Good afternoon, Adam Smith.
Hi.
Welcome to ISN Network in association with TB Promotions.
How you doing? All right?
Not too bad. First
Good.
of all, get into the interview. How's your day been?
My day has been good. So my train got cancelled on the way up to Sheffield, but seeing as I know the train route pretty well from London to Sheffield, because it's like a second home, this place. I've been coming here since the mid-90s with Nassim Hamid and Ryan Rhodes and Junior Witter and Isham Pickering and all those guys that used to train alongside my great compatriot Johnny Nelson. So I love coming up here. There's something when I pass that Chesterfield spire and land in the Steel City. It's a great city. It's a fantastic city for boxing, and Kell Brook's been a wonderful advocate for boxing over the years here and taken up the mantle from Naz and the others. And yeah, we love it. We love it in Sheffield. So my day's been good because I'm up here.
Excellent. So talking about Kell Brook, how important is this win for him on the weekend?
It's a massive fight for Kell Brook. He knows it. We all know it. He didn't perform well against Rafa last time. 14 months is a long time to be out of a ring, especially at his stage. A lot of question marks. Glad that he's back with Dominic Kingle. Glad that he's fighting at super welterweight. I think he should have been at 11 stone 2 or 3 years ago. You know, when he fought Errol Spence here at 147, I was really worried about Kell draining himself down in weight. But he's the proud fighter. He always has been, and he gave a hell of a performance that night, even in defeat. You know, he's a great fighter. He's a great guy, Kell Brook. He's been brilliant for British boxing, and we sort of all hope that he can go on and have another good couple of years and fight for a world title again. You know, he should beat DeLuca. He should beat him in style, you know, but you never know with timing. As I said, he didn't look good against Rafa. He's looked sharp on the pads this week. He's looked great with Dominic Ingle. Mentally and physically, he seems to be there, but we won't know until he gets in the ring on Saturday what is left for Kell Brook. Hopefully for British boxing fans, plenty.
If he does win that fight, can we see him fighting Khan?
Listen, it's a fight that we've tried to make for years, and it's a fight
What's holding it up?
What is holding it up? You know, I've talked about this so much. I wanted this fight for so long. You know, I've talked to Amir at length about it. I've talked to Kell at length about it, and both tell me they wanted it, and they want it, and they want it, but it never gets made. So is it about money? Is it about weight? Is it about ego? Is it about the fact that they're two guys, right, who are trying to make as much money as they can for their families, and they just have gone different routes? I don't know. I think it's a fight that we could have had 3 of them by now. But then we said that about Mayweather-Pacquiao for years. We should have had 3 or 4 of those. They fought too late. Brook and Khan, it's almost too late. If we get it done this year, we can still have a massive fight. But I'm one of those people that believes that we could have had a Froch Groves double. We could have had a trilogy with Khan and Brook. It's really sad that it hasn't happened. You have to ask them. You know, you have to talk to the fighters themselves at why it can't be made. But it should have been made, and hopefully it can still be made. But you know, people are losing interest, and I think if it's not made quickly, it won't.
Fair enough. If Galahad gets the victory, can you see him fighting Warrington this year?
I think Josh Warrington will probably move on. It was a scrappy, messy fight. It was close. Both had their argument for the win. I think Josh, you know, came out of that. He's been a fantastic story in the last couple of years. I'm sure he wants unification. Shaka Stevenson and others. I think that, look, Josh Warrington want to move on. Kid Galahad's had turbulent times. He's stuck with it. He did well against Warrington, you know, and if he wins on Saturday night in a really tough fight, he can come again and fight for a world title. That's what he's got to concentrate on. It's a big fight night for him. It's a big fight night for Kell Brook, and it's a massive fight night for Terry Harper, who's got a wonderful opportunity to become a world champion. What a story she's been in the last couple of years. But like the other two, she's got a tough ask. Eva Wallström is pedigree, she's quality, she's been a brilliant, you know, advocate for women's boxing for many years, and if she's got plenty left at 39, she can teach Terry Harper a thing or two about, you know, what boxing's all about. But I think Harper's good. I think she's really good. I think she's got a great jab. I think she's got a great man behind her in Steffi Bull, and I think this might be the right time for Terry Harper. If she wins on Saturday night, she becomes a star of British boxing, no doubt.
Okay, I've got to ask you about some YouTube boxing. Jake Paul got the victory in a 1-round stoppage.
Yeah.
Can we see?
Pretty easy, wasn't it?
Can we see?
Poor old Gibber.
Poor old. But can we see KSI Jake Paul this year? Do you think it's possible?
Yeah, of course it is. Jake Paul, KSI. Aren't they talking Logan Paul against the NFL player? I mean, Antonio Brown. I think all these fights can be made if the demand is there for it. You know, there's a lot of people who are very anti it in the trade, of course, but ultimately, if people want this to happen, and there is enough demand for it, which there seems to be, then it will continue. It wasn't good on Thursday last week as a fight. Of course, it was a complete, it was one round. It was, it was over, wasn't it, as before it started. But I thought the KSI Logan Paul fight night was good. If you take it at its level, it is what it is. It's it's two guys. If they're well matched at that level and they provided some entertainment and people want to see it, then we will try and deliver it for them. My kids love it. Are they going to watch Saturday night? I keep telling them to watch Kell because he's brilliant. They're more interested in what happens with their YouTube heroes and their stars out there. That's the market. It's not great for fighters, for the trade fighters here. I can understand George Groves' comments. I can understand everyone's, because it is embarrassing at times. It's not what what top level boxing is about, but it's different. It's about entertainment, and that's what they're providing. And if people want to see it, then it's going to be delivered.
All right, well,
how long it's got, who knows? Because YouTubers tend to move on. It may be sort of, they might be into
MMA.
They could be into MMA. They could be into motor racing. They could be into archery next year. Who knows what they're going to be doing?
That's true.
But it moves quickly, and we've got to be there when the times change.
Excellent. One more question before you go. How do you see Fury beating Wilder? You got Fury talking about he's going to knock him out. Do you believe him? Is it possible that Fury can knock out
anything's
Wilder?
possible in the heavyweight division. Do I think Tyson Fury will knock out Deontay Wilder? No. Do I think Tyson Fury can outbox Deontay Wilder? Yes. He won last time, in my opinion, by 3 rounds. The problem he's got this time is Deontay Wilder's going to hit him again, and if he hits him, is he going to get up this time? Honestly, Deontay Wilder's power is something I've never seen in years of covering boxing. You've got to go right back, a peak Mike Tyson, Ernie Shavers, back to those huge punches in the heavyweight division of yesteryear. Lennox Lewis could hit very hard, but Wilder's got freakish one-punch power, and if Fury walks into it, is he going to get up? That's the big problem. That's the big question mark. I don't know, but Fury could outbox him for round after round. That's the enigma. That's the fascination. Can you tell me who's going to win? Because I can't tell you.
I don't know, to be honest. I think Fury won the last fight, if I must say so myself.
Yeah, I do.
And to be fair, I think if Fury boxes him again, he should get the victory. But again, Wilder does have that freakish power that scares every living daylight of everyone. So we'll have to wait and see.
We'll wait and see.
Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Smith.
No problem at all.
Take care.
Cheers.